Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract attention effortlessly? Why certain individuals can walk into a room and instantly become the center of focus without saying much? Today, we're going to explore a fascinating topic: the psychology behind power, influence, mystery, and why some highly manipulative people appear attractive to others. Before we begin, this video is not about becoming manipulative or controlling others. It is about understanding human behavior so you can recognize these tactics and avoid being influenced by them. Many people associate attraction with looks, money, or status, but psychology shows that attraction is often connected to emotions, uncertainty, confidence, and perceived value. Some individuals, including those with strong manipulative traits, understand this very well. One of the most famous thinkers associated with power and strategy is Niccolò Machiavelli. In his book, The Prince, he discussed how leaders gain and maintain power. While his ideas were focused on politics, many people have attempted to apply some of these principles to social influence and relationships. The first principle is mystery. Human beings are naturally curious. When everything is known about someone, curiosity disappears. But when information is limited, the mind begins filling the gaps. This is why mysterious people often appear more interesting than those who constantly seek attention. Manipulative individuals understand this. They reveal only enough information to keep people wondering. The second principle is emotional control. Most people react emotionally to situations. They become angry, excited, nervous, or desperate. But individuals who remain calm under pressure often appear powerful. When someone cannot easily be emotionally shaken, others may view them as confident and strong. However, there is an important difference between healthy emotional control and emotional coldness. Healthy emotional control means understanding your emotions. Emotional coldness means ignoring the emotions of others. The third principle is scarcity. People tend to value what appears rare. If someone is always available, always seeking approval, and always chasing attention, they may unintentionally reduce their perceived value. On the other hand, people who are focused on their goals, responsibilities, and personal growth often appear more attractive because their attention is limited. The lesson here is not to ignore people. The lesson is to build a life that is meaningful, enough that you don't depend on constant validation. The fourth principle is confidence through competence. Many manipulative individuals project confidence, but true confidence does not come from pretending. It comes from skills, experience, and self-improvement. When you work on your career, health, communication skills, and discipline, confidence naturally develops. You no longer need to convince people that you are valuable. Your actions speak for themselves. The fifth principle is understanding human behavior. People want to feel understood. They want to feel heard. Manipulative individuals often study emotions and behaviors carefully. They identify fears, desires, insecurities, and motivations. This knowledge can be used in two ways. It can be used ethically to communicate better and build stronger relationships, or it can be used unethically to manipulate people. That is why understanding psychology is important. The more you understand these patterns, the harder it becomes for someone to control you. Now let's discuss something important. Many people believe sociopaths are attractive because they are powerful, but the reality is more complicated. Some individuals with manipulative traits may initially appear charming, confident, and exciting. However, healthy long-term relationships are built on trust, honesty, respect, empathy, and emotional maturity. Charm can attract attention, but character builds lasting respect. This is one of the biggest lessons people often learn too late. A person who appears powerful is not always a person who is good for you. A person who creates mystery is not always a person who deserves your trust. A person who gains influence is not always a person who uses it responsibly. Real strength is not controlling others. Real strength is controlling yourself. Real power is not manipulating emotions. Real power is understanding emotions. Real confidence is not making others feel small. Real confidence is becoming the best version of yourself. So the next time you meet someone who seems mysterious, charismatic, or incredibly influential, ask yourself one question. Are they creating genuine respect? Or are they creating psychological dependence? The answer can reveal everything. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you understand human behavior, the less likely you are to become a victim of manipulation. Focus on building your skills. Focus on your purpose. Focus on your discipline. And never confuse manipulation with strength. Because in the end, the most powerful person in the room is not the one who controls everyone else. It's the one who has mastered themselves. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video.